Hi guys.
Hello!
If you're new to the channel, this is your first video here or one of the first ones. A heartfelt welcome and I love you. Is that a little too much?
Not for me.
I appreciate you being here. To everybody else, you suck. Well, at least those of you that make fun of me consistently on the channel and in the comments. And my skills, my man skills.
You don't have to hook that onto the battery. You can hook it onto any part of the car that's metal. Let me do it.
I'll be so mad if it actually works this time.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Let's stay focused. It's good to be back. It's been a minute. We've had other videos on our channel, but it's been a little while since we've done a Benny on the Beat. And boy, do we got a lot to talk about. And again, for the benefit of those of you that might be new, if you didn't know, I'm a cop.
I'm a cop!
Currently assigned to the patrol division, so I drive a black and white police car, go handle calls for service, etc., etc. Which is what this video series is all about, is my day on the job as a cop. I run you through kind of the calls for service and what my day is like, try to give you a feeling for what the job is. But first, we need to stop and recognize the sponsor of today's video, Galls.com. If you've been here for a while, you know how awesome Galls is. They are the authority for all things public service equipment related. I mean, look at this. I'm wearing their stuff right now. This is a Galls t-shirt. I mean, you can see how good it looks on me. I'm wearing their pants. So tactical. I got so many zippers. Velcro, tactical Velcro pockets. Got a cell phone pocket right here. I mean, these are just the pants. These are just the pants. These are the best pants I've ever had.
And now, our feature presentation.
So first of all, why did I go to day shift? Because I've been on swing shift for so long. I always had the perception that day shift was, how do I put this? Kind of like the retiree party where all the geriatrics and the people that are done doing the job, they go and they just camp out because nothing's happening. You can just sleep all day long. So FuzzFam, is that why you went to day shift? I'm talking to you, holy cats. I can see you through the camera. I can just imagine the jokes. No, that's not why I went to day shift. Let's just get this out of the way really quick. So the only reason I went to day shift was my wife. You need to go to day shift. You need to spend more time with the family. We'll have our evenings available. You can spend more time with the kids. She's gonna slap me because I'm making fun of her. But I'm here to tell you guys something after having been on it for about a week now. I got scammed. 100%. I'm pretty sure I got scammed. I'm absolutely almost, I think I got scammed. So number one, as you'll see here in a minute when we go through the day, it was not Snoozeville, Snooze Fest 101. It was busy. It was as busy as a swing shift, so that wasn't cool right off the bat. Scam. Number two, I have to get up at 4:45 in the morning. Who gets up at 4:45 in the morning other than successful people? So that's ridiculous in and of itself. So I get up early, I go throughout the day, I get off at, you know, what people would say is a reasonable hour. By the way, rush hour traffic. Driving home takes me almost twice as long to get home. That's cool. Then I get home, family time, right?
Yay!
Very first day. I don't even remember what it was for. My wife, I think she took my eldest daughter, my oldest daughter, and they bounced. They were out. I don't know what they went to go do. Again, it could have been legitimate. Probably was. I don't remember though. But I was stuck at home. I helped the kids with homework. I finished getting them dinner. I got them bathed, whatever, got their clothes ready for school. I remember I got them down to bed. Then I cleaned the house. Then I passed out asleep because I had no energy and my wife came home. I remember her saying, this is great. I love having you home. This is fantastic for my schedule. Oh, she's gonna slap me again. And that was the first day. Awesome. Second day on day shift. Rinse and repeat. It was the exact same thing. I worked all day. I came home. I worked all night. No, I'm not complaining about working at home. Boys and girls, wives out there, love to help out around the house. Love to help my kids. It's fantastic. I just think I got scammed. But enough of that. Let's get into the actual shift. What a day shift is like, or at least what my very first day on day shift was like. I'm gonna give you times and everything. So you already know, like I mentioned, I got up at 4:45. Got ready. I have a little bit of a commute into work, not super long, but it takes a little while. So like I've talked about before, we always start our shifts with a briefing. We go in and meet together as a crew. The sergeant goes through events going on in the department, things the shifts before us dealt with that have any kind of importance that we need to know about. We do like equipment checks, make sure we've got everything that we need, and we head out to our cars, log into our computers, and get ready to start handling calls. That's kind of how the start of the day looked. And There's my kids. I'm sure you could probably hear them in the background. It sounds like they're out killing each other. All right, let's proceed. So I end up leaving the police station, everything ready to go, signed on, ready to take calls at about 6:30 in the morning. And this was a whole new experience for me. I drive out. There's no light up, the sun's not up yet. I'm used to on swing shift, as soon as we sign on, there's like a list of calls waiting to go handle, usually, because swing shift's typically the busiest. So today after signing on, I look at the computer and there's no calls holding. Absolutely nothing. Nothing to do whatsoever. So I drive away from the police station and start... So I drive away from the police station and try... So I drive away from the police station and I am trying to figure out what it is I am supposed to do. Because again, I'm used to there being calls to handle, no calls to handle. So what do day shift guys do? What do day shift guys do? So I drive around for a little bit, go to some of the parking lots I like to check on, and find a place to just stop, park, and start checking my emails. And we didn't get a call until 7:39. And the very first call of the day on day shift was a female transient sleeping inside somebody's porch. So my partner and I rolled over there, and sure enough, we found this gal just asleep on the back patio, enclosed, like a mudroom type area. She just gone in there, found some blankets, curled up, and went to sleep. Now, usually we can just contact these people and tell them, hey, police, you're not supposed to be here. Identify who they are, make sure they don't have warrants or anything, and then get them on their way. It's such a common problem where I work that we don't make a big deal out of all of those. We don't write trespassing tickets and arrest people for it, because honestly, we'd be doing nothing else. But this woman did not want to go. She kept talking. I couldn't even understand what she was saying. It was complete, like, I'm the Queen of England, you have no right to tell me to leave type thing, something like that. So we had to assist her to her feet, meaning that once I got down to 0 on the countdown and she still hadn't moved, we had to reach down, grab her by the hand, and pull her up on her feet. She wasn't too happy that we were helping her out of the room, but we would have been there all day. She just wasn't gonna move, and I couldn't understand for the life of me what her reason was or what she was even saying to us. Next call was 7:58, so not too far after that. This was to go see somebody about a burglary that had occurred. They walked out to their car to leave to work, noticed footprints in the freshly fallen snow, went back, checked their security cameras, and watched it and found that somebody had driven down the alley. Their garage was right next to the alley behind their house. Dude gets out, walks up to their garage. Homeowner, bless his heart, completely forgot to shut the garage the night before. Oopsie! Nothing says come in and steal my stuff like leaving your garage open when there's burglars driving around. So he flips the camera off, goes inside, and steals a pair of pruning shears and the $10 plastic snow shovel.
That is hardcore.
You scored there, buddy. You really got him on that one. So that call took a little while between waiting for the crime scene tech and doing my report on it. So I didn't have another call until 9:06. Let's see what this was. A suspicious person.
Mind your manners, son.
Oh. I mentioned before we got called back on the first lady several times. That was one of these. She was standing in the road, not moving, acting strange. So I went out there and she wasn't in the road. She was on the sidewalk, just kind of looking up at the sky. So, I mean, not anything we could do about that. She's not breaking the law or anything. So cleared that call. And next call, 9:46. We had a bank robbery. Don't get these all the time on swing shift. We do get robberies that happen, you know, pretty frequently, but first day on day shift, I was wondering if this was going to be a thing. Dude comes in and's got a box cutter or some kind of a knife or something like that and gets money. I don't know how much money.
$1 million!
Left on foot. Gave a really good description of him, and they were quick to send out an email to all the department personnel with a photograph. And right as I was pulling into our police station, there was a unit that called out on the west side of the police station where there's like a transient camp set up. Go figure, right next to the police station, that's where they set up.
Oh, that's brilliant.
All he'd done is switch out his coats. And I mean, the guy had some distinctive features on his face to where he was easily recognizable. Wasn't tough to find him once they saw his face in all these transients. Probably deserved to get caught on that one. 10:46 a.m. I did something that I never ever do, and I'm trying to remember what it was that I did it for, but I made a traffic stop.
Good for you.
You know what? I have no idea. I don't remember what I pulled this car over for. I made a traffic stop. Sorry, I don't remember. Clearly, I didn't give him a ticket or anything like that. It wasn't anything egregious, which begs the question of why I stopped him, because that's kind of what it takes for me to stop a car these days. I don't remember. Then about 5 or 10 minutes later at 11:01, I got assigned a telephonic call that was a molestation investigation. So I tried to call the woman on it. Unfortunately, it just went right to her voicemail. This happens sometimes. People call us and ask us for help and they're expecting a call from us, then they don't answer the phone. I tried like 3 or 4 times. Voicemail wasn't set up, so couldn't get a hold of them. We just have to clear the call out and wait for them to call back. Didn't have another call up until 12:40. This was a traffic accident. We don't usually get dispatched on these because we have traffic cars that are normally working that go handle the accidents, but every now and then there's more than one at a time that get stuck on the ones they're on or they're busy. So I don't know what the case was, but I got assigned the accident. I went out there. Nobody was hurt. It was a front to rear. Person stopped for someone crossing the crosswalk. Gal behind her didn't notice in time, wasn't paying attention, something like that. Ran right into the back of her. I know what that feels like for someone to rear end you in my police car. You guys remember that? That was one of the first things to ever happen to my original Chevy Impala. Man, I'm getting off track. Squirrel. Anyway, nobody was hurt. Ended up giving the driver that rear-ended the other person a citation, gave him all their information, and got them on their way. And that one took a while. Traffic accidents take quite a while to investigate, and at least with my department, the software that we use to do the accident reports, it's no bueno. Not really the most intuitive, best way to do it. I've had software at other departments where I could fly through a traffic accident investigation, get the report done really quick and everything. Not so much with the reporting software that we use at the department I'm in now. Anyway, it takes a while to do a traffic accident, so that took almost all the time up until we had the oncoming shift, swing shift, which is about the time that we are done. So I went back to the police station, turned in all of my hard copy paperwork. It goes into a box that goes up to our records division. I put my body cam down to be charged and to download any footage from throughout the shift. And then we get together for a little line down meeting. Purpose of line down is really accountability, just to make sure everybody is there and safe before they send us home. And that was my first day shift. I don't know if you could tell, but the pace of the calls, in summary, it was honestly just as busy as a swing shift. The only difference was at the very beginning of the shift. Not exactly what I was expecting. I was hoping I could just have a leisurely day, get some breakfast, maybe get a cat nap in, go shine my boots, do my taxes on the computer. I don't know, whatever day shift guys did. And that is the end of the recap on this Benny on the Beat. Usually, as you guys know, we would take a look at some questions and comments from the last patrol vlog. It was so long ago that honestly, I'm going to start fresh. So please, if you have questions, comments, you want to make fun of me, you want to talk about how tactical my pants are, how good it make my butt look, what? Yeah, whatever. Any of that type of stuff, leave it in the comments below. Next patrol vlog, we'll take a look at a few of those, highlight them on the video, and try to answer some of your questions. Thank you guys for being subscribed to the channel and leaving a like on the videos. Those things really help us out. Can't wait to see you guys till next time. Everybody have a great week.
Hey! Let's go! Bet!
I want to fight. Is it down here? You make sure, son.